What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Blade Bias. Today I have my Nemesis freshly lubed with my new Carbon Honey Medium. I got Carbon Honey Medium because I wanted a different thickness of lube. All thick oils and all medium oils are the same as each other, but the viscosities change a bunch of different, different mechanics of your balisong. I can't think of the right word right now. If you're interested, and I can do a video, I would love to do a video on the differences between the different lubes, like how thick kind of impedes your swing a tiny bit, but it kind of fills in the gaps better and makes the balisong feel more solid, whereas medium kind of is just like, doesn't help the sound too much, but it does make it like swing a lot better. I don't know. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know, because that's not the point of today's video. Today we're going to talk about balisong improvement, because if you've been following me on Instagram, you might see that I've been uploading some clips that have been, I would say, slightly above the skill level that I have been known for in the past, and certainly known for on these videos. And I just wanted to talk about that, because I had a lot of people, one guy commented in particular and said, "Bro, how did you get good so fast?" And I sat down and I thought, how did I get so good so fast? Because for a long time I've been plateaued. For a long time I've just been doing the same thing, the Valorant combo in my videos, just like rollovers and like basic aerials, stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. Nothing bad by any means in my opinion, but nothing too crazy. Anyway, I realized that one day when I was just chilling here, I was listening to music on my speakers and I had Ty's Firefly. And I was just flipping it and I was just throwing things. I was throwing it around my arm, I was catching it, I was doing like scissor aerials, I was doing this chaplain aerial, I was throwing stuff like under my leg, just like stuff that I wanted to try, because I've seen like, oh, you see like Red Edge do it and stuff like that, and you're like, I want to try that. So I did, and I realized, wow, I'm better than this than I thought I did. And I think I know why that is. When you are just flipping, even if you've plateaued, or so you think, when you're just flipping, doing the same tricks over and over, you're not improving as much as you would if you, say, were just like grinding new tricks. I learned more when Ty was up here showing me different things that he did than I have in the past few months of balisong tricks. And I think that was also the catalyst. But I also noticed that it was a lot easier to learn things because I've been flipping for so long. Even if I wasn't doing the most advanced tricks in the world, I was learning how the balisong is going to act. I know what it's going to feel like when it goes around my finger. I know where it's going to land. When I throw an aerial, I know how to track each one of the handles, and I can grab them each independently of each other, or I can grab them both, or I can throw a double aerial, and with a pretty good success rate, catch it. He says as he fails it 3 times in a row. I'll give this one more try. Well, now, okay. With a pretty good success rate, I can catch it. So I have this understanding of how the balisong is going to react when I do different things with it, and I found that that has made learning things a lot easier. Ty came over, he showed me things like parabolics, and I kind of picked them up pretty quickly. And he showed me things like this fan thing that he does, where he fans it, and then he, if I can do it, and then he grabs that, and he goes into a whip rollover, and he does that. It's like, okay, that's cool. Or a big one that Tay and Ty together kind of showed me was the 0G Chaplain, or the 0G Chaplain aerial, whatever you want to call that. Helix aerial to 0G Chaplain. That's a good idea. I have also lately been learning the pinky catch, if I can, please. I like how I'm saying, there we go, in this video that I can do all these things, and I'm just proving that I can't. There we go. Anyway, even if you think that you've plateaued, you're still learning how the balisong moves and reacts, as I've said. Which means that you're technically still learning, and you're also increasing the ability of yourself to learn new tricks. When someone shows you something, you have a better understanding of how to replicate it because you've been flipping for so long, and even though all your moves have been super basic, you know how to manipulate your balisong to get to the point where you can do that. And you can also learn to experiment and figure out all these new things that you can learn and do, which is where my aerial thing came from. I just did things like, oh, I've seen Red Edge throw it behind his back, let's try it. And then it worked. And it was like, oh, that's cool, because I know how aerials work. So, mindless rambling aside, I just want to talk about how if you think that you've plateaued and you don't think you're getting any better, chances are you actually probably are getting better, and you're just not focusing that energy in the right places. Because a lot of people are better than they think. They're just not learning the right things. There was a long time where I thought I was going to be, oh, I'm going to be like James Hill, how he passes it back and forth between his hands and he can flip just as good in this hand as he can in this hand. And that was just like the wrong area for me. It turns out I have a good understanding of how a balisong flies through the air. So I can do fun little like aerial chains going under my leg and stuff, and going into chaplains and doing different throws. Like the pinky catch. Still trying to prove that I can do it. There we go. So yeah, point of this video being, don't get discouraged. Keep at it. If you think you're plateauing, just keep experimenting with stuff. Keep trying to learn new things. Eventually, you will see some improvement somewhere once you find that right thing. Anyway, that's enough mindless rambling from me. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.